So hello, welcome to stage 45. In this issue we will receive the carpeting for the front of the car as well as the speakers. What could possibly go wrong?
Makes me feel good.
So as always, let's begin with a parts check, and we have 45A, and we have this lovely set of speakers. It's just a one piece, nice little bit of detailing there. Piece number 2 is, let me see if I've got this the right way round. This is the front left carpet. Now this is a piece of rubber and there's some really nice detail on it. And then piece C is the front right carpet. I'm sorry, I find it amusing they call this carpet, but it's a rubber mat. This is more like carpet, but there you go, that's what they call it. 45D is tape number 1. You'll see there's 2 pieces, and I'm quite happy it's 3M. I do trust 3M tape. E is tape 2, 2 pieces. Piece F is tape number 3, and that's that one there. And then we finish off with, it says 1, but there's one spare. 2 AP screws and 2, where is it? There we go. 2 IP screws. So let's pop this away and then we'll get started. Okay, so before we begin, it's really important that we use a really clean surface. As you see, this is to accumulate just a little bit of dust while it's been sat there waiting for the next parts to be delivered. Yours could be cleaner, yours could be worse. And what we're going to clean this with is, first of all we need a cloth that isn't going to leave any little bits behind. Kitchen roll is absolutely perfect. I'll put my finger there so I'm not advertising. And we need some kind of non-waxy cleaner. Don't use things like floor polish, etc. They leave wax behind. I'm using isopropyl propyl alcohol, also known as IPA. This particular one is 99.9%, and this does smell a little bit. And all we're going to do, first of all, we're just going to wipe away any dust that's on there, just with a dry cloth. You see there that's made a big difference already. And then with a clean side, we're just going to pop a little bit of alcohol on there, just dampen the cloth. And the great thing about alcohol is that it evaporates. So you see there that it's wet. And we just give that a good clean. And then when that's all evaporated, we know that our part is clean as it can possibly be. There we go. And see, that's just evaporating away. I could watch this evaporate away all day. There we go. So that's nice and clean. Little bit smelly, but that's alcohol for you. So the next stage we want to do then is we want to take the speaker. This is 45A, and you'll see there's a screw hole and a locating tab, and you'll see that there's a screw hole there and a locating tab there, and we want to pop the locating tab in the small hole, and that will give us the detail pointing towards the back, and that goes in just like that. And then we will secure that with an IP screw, and as always I haven't got my screwdriver ready, so let's find a bit that fits. I think that's one will do, and then we will just hold that, flip it over, and we'll just screw that in there like so, and it will tell you when it's tight enough, and there we go, that's fine. So stage 2 we want to be playing with some stickers, and what we want to do is we want to prepare all the stickers ready for the mats, and then what we'll do is I'll start from the front, and I'll work my way back. Now this is double-sided tape, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to peel it off, keep the backing on, and what I want to do, let's do a little dry fit. Let's just have a little look towards step 3, sorry. And what's going to happen is this is going to slip in like this, like that. So what you have is you have these cutouts, and these cutouts will line themselves up there, and there's a small cutout there. You'll notice that this cutout isn't on the right one, and that's because of this little knob there, and that's going to go in like that. So we need to think about where to put the sticker. I also meant to say we also need to clean this with alcohol as well, because obviously there's no point in sticking something dirty to something clean. So we need to think about where we're putting this. So maybe get this sticker, yeah, right, so that's that one. And then we'll also need the other 2 stickers, of which one's disappeared. There we go. So this one is going to go there. You could think about perhaps sticking this mat by there and then applying the rest of the stickers to the bottom of the mat. I think that would be a better idea. In fact, that's what I'm going to do. So we'll have a look at this one. I think that's going to go perfectly there, like so. And then what we'll do is we'll remove the backing paper. I'm going to fold, see there's a fold there, I'm going to fold this back a little bit, and I'm going to push that in as far as I can. Little bit too far over there. There we go. We'll line this up there, and then I think we can, there we go. So that's the first mat lined up with the first sticker lined up. We can see that all fits nicely. And then what I'm going to do is for the second stickers, rather than sticking this to the floor and then hoping we've got it correct, I'm actually going to lift this up, just apply a little bit of heat to it. That will activate the sticker. We'll lift this up, and then we can apply the stickers to the mat. And that way we can pretty much guarantee that the stickers will be lined up in the correct place. So that's not going to stick yet because obviously I haven't taken the backing off. And then let's have a look at this one. I think I'm going to place this one as far over as I possibly can to this side. So I think that's perfect there. So what we can do now is we can take the backing off, and then using something fairly solid and flattish, this will do, I'm going to push that back, and then I'm going to slowly run this object there we go, and then we can make any adjustments as necessary, and I'm rather happy with that. I think that's gone in an absolute treat. It's a little tiny bit lopsided there, but I think that's more to do with the shape of the mat, and I think there will be a seat there as well, so that will hide that up, and I'm rather happy there. So shall we get the second one on? And I think I'll just give that another little wipe before I begin, because I seem to have got little tiny shavings of paper. Right, so let's get on with this one then. Okay, so there we go, there's 2 mats installed and I'm rather happy with that. With a little bit of a lift there, I think that will be fine. So all we've got left to do now is, if you remember, we had a piece that I've now managed to lose. That's interesting, I shall just have to look for that. I did see it a couple of minutes ago. So my apologies for that. So what I was looking for is piece 44C that came with the previous issue, and this is the gas pedal, and you see there's a little keyhole notch in there, and then what we will also need is an AP screw, and what we're going to be doing is attaching this to the floor, and you'll see there's a notch there, and if you've put your mat in correctly, this should fit absolutely perfect, which mine does. So there we go there, and we will just attach that from the bottom with this AP screw. Now this might be a bit tricky to hold, and if it does, just pop the screw in from the other side and then bring the gas pedal to the screw. As it happens, mine's gone in absolutely fine. You've just got to hold that gas pedal at the correct angle, and there we go, mine's in nice and solid. So we'll just give that another little wipe over. And there we go, and that's issue stage 45 complete. Very happy with that. If you wanted to just add a little bit of detail to it, you could just add a little dry brush to the details in the speakers and a little bit on the pedal. Not too much, but just a very slight brushing with hardly any really light grey on it, and I think that will just pick that detail out. I think by the time we've got the whole dashboard in the seats, I think this detail will be quite hard to see, so anything we can do just to push that detail a bit further I think will help. But yeah, that's issue 45. Colour me happy. So guys, I hope to see you in the next episode, which is stage 45, when we will be doing the front seat base supports. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I hope to see you in another episode. Take care. Bye bye.